Okay, let's try that again. Come back. You all are. All right. Right. So in blue and whoops. Okay. So Finding Leo to pre-show song. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I was awake and then it connected me. Anyway, we're here. So good morning. Good morning. So hand on the heart. Let's do some heart-brain connection. Slow down the breathing. And add in the love. Add in joy. Add in gratitude. Gratitude for being here with each other, loving on each other, for actually liking each other, and for being here with your mama. I'm so happy that you're here this morning. Happy Saturday. It's the weekend. So what y'all doing on this weekend? What's going on in your world? Hello, Tammy Fisk. So glad you're here. It is morning. I'm looking out at a lot of wind out there this morning. I don't know what's going on here on the mountainside, but it is very windy. I'm watching a little tree dance right outside the window where I'm at and looking out at the mountains. It's very foggy out on the mountains. Blue is singing Hand on My Heart. I love that. Hello, Kathy Hand. Hello, Suzanne. Oh, Suzanne, can we connect today about my journey eastward? Would love to talk to you. A rainy day there, huh? Okay. Well, it may be rain here. I don't know what the heck's going on. But I'm sitting here looking at my water across the room. I think I need to go get it because Mama needs water this morning since I don't have coffee yet. Okay. Now I'm ready. You're doing spring cleaning. Yay. That's a great thing to do. It is springtime. So what's everybody else doing? Deirdre's cleaning. While you're figuring it out and talking about it, I am going to share with you what the angels had to say last night. And it is big skies and bright stars. Brookie's just waking up. Well, wake up, little Susie. All right. Life has no limitations except the ones you make. And that's from Lesson. I've often made the comment to friends that the sky is bigger out west and the color is more intense. Little did I know that this has been studied for many years by scientists, and they have explanations for it. To me, it's just fascinating, and I can't get enough of sky watching, both day and night. The expansive night sky is a joy to look at, especially in areas such as the one I'm staying in right now. There's very little light pollution here on the mountain, so the stars look magnificent at night, like glittering diamonds in the sky. The sunsets are also a work of art. I just said to my friend Jim last night that God does such good work out west by painting the sky every night. What amazes me is that we could have this same effect worldwide if we didn't have all the light pollution and block the view sky with skyscrapers. Until you have experienced this, quote, big sky effect, you don't know what you're missing. I grew up in the Appalachian Mountains and knew the beauty of the night sky, but having lived near big cities in Florida most of my life, I've had a limited view of the sky and the stars. Traveling out west has brought back that appreciation for the beautiful world we live in. Dear angels, you've often said that we tend to complicate things here on earth, and it is so true of what we do to our environment, from the amount of waste we produce to blocking out the beauty of our environment. We keep limiting ourselves from truly enjoying this beautiful planet. Dear ones, it is true that you don't appreciate what you've got until it's gone in so many instances. This doesn't just apply to physical things. When peace and serenity are no longer a part of your life, you accept it as the norm, much like you do with not seeing a clear sky because of the obstruction around you. Yourself, what is limiting your view? And are you okay with the limitations? If you find yourself desiring more peace, more enjoyment of beauty in your world, and more freedom to exhale, then you can begin to prioritize how you live your life. We encourage you to do some soul searching to answer the questions that will help you seek inner peace and find the things that truly expand your sense of happiness. Even if you make one small change in this direction, you will see how easy it is to move toward a more peaceful world. Dear angels, today I promise to keep seeking that which makes my heart happy. And indeed, we can all keep doing that, right? We can keep seeking, like, what do I want? What do I really want? How often do you ask yourself that question? What makes me happy? What makes my heart happy? And happiness is an inside job. It's something that we have to get in touch with to know ourselves better, to know what makes us happy. Oh, little birdie just came into the tree outside. So cool. And I don't know what's going on. We got lots of pink in the sky. I'm looking toward the west, so it's probably reflecting the sun trying to come up here at 5:30 in the morning. That's just not right, especially on weekends. Let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about all that. Good morning, Annie 7. How are you, sweetheart? How you doing this morning? Do a little check-in. Do a little dance. Foggy and cool today in Vermont. We have mostly open leaves. All right. So let's see what Kuan Yin has to stop fighting that inner peace. Because we do have to find it. We have to look for it. Here's Kathy Hand. I'm here in Arizona, Scott, Arizona, with our friend, Dummers, full time and in life right now. Well, when I get there, can you tell them to really? Okay. My mouth is moving, so maybe you're hearing me. I know. Uh-oh. Well, I'm going today to try to figure out if I can get some kind of Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi here in the house. That seems to be happening lately, wherever I'm at, doesn't it? But anyway, what does Kuan Yin have to say for us? Kuan Yin says, the Divine Mother's love. If we don't trust our divine connection, we can feel like a lost child, uncertain, insecure, and afraid. Yet when that child knows that the mother is always there, waiting, naturally stepping in when needed, but otherwise trusting in the child's ability to live his own life, then getting lost for a time is just part of the adventure. It's not frightening, it's freeing. I love this. It's not frightening, it's freeing. What a beautiful thought, right? Okay, I don't know if I've lost everybody or not, because the last thing I see is an uh-oh from Deirdre, which means that you may not be hearing me. So somebody please speak and let me know if I'm being heard or if I'm sitting here talking to myself, because that's no fun. I can talk to the birds. I hear you now. Thank you, Tammy and Suzanne. You hear me? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a hotspot connection. So you never know. It's a crapshoot if it's going to stay on or not. we're just going to ask the angels to make it stay. How's that? Y'all just help me do that and help them to make it clear and have a good connection, at least until we get done with the show. Kathy says, we just wait patiently. It's all good. Plus, we have a chat room club now called Cuppa Joy Pre-Show Club. I know. I'm in there, usually seeing you all as I'm trying to get a connection on the computer. So it's not that I don't want to be here on time, but things just don't always cooperate. And the little birdie is back. All right, so how about a few messages this morning? How does that work? Anybody needing something? Are you needing a word? Are you needing a thought? And do you have any thoughts about what the angels had to say to us? You know, finding that inner peace. Sometimes we have to look a little bit, don't we? We have to dig in. It's like when Ruth and I do meditation excavation, we have to just go a little bit deeper and find out what's going on. So, in addition to gratitude this morning, what do you think about that? About finding your peace? And Auntie Jean says, did you ever feel invisible? I'll try again. Good morning, Skywatcher. Teri Skywalker. Good morning, Auntie Jean. I thought I had said good morning to you, but maybe I didn't. Or maybe it was when the connection had failed. But I see you, my darling. And I wish you were here in this beautiful energy here in Arizona. I'm going to be here through the weekend. Probably leave here, I'm thinking maybe Tuesday morning. I'll see how that goes. I'm hoping to get some writing done while I'm here and working on that workbook. Ruth and I are going to run it on Monday. We've got a really good start to it. And now the questions part is ready to be done. Annie, we definitely understand. Oh, I love you too, honey. Yeah, I tell you, connection issues is no fun. And I'm going to call AT&T today. That's my carrier, and see if I can get a mobile Wi-Fi unit so that I'll have it with me wherever I go. Oh, you're so welcome, Suzanne. I'm so happy just to be here with all of you. So Annie is hearing number 44. Let's go there in the little book. So those of you who don't know about the workbook yet that Ruth and I are working on, I'll explain it. We have 12 topics from Midnight Calls and Dawn Arises. And it's going to be a year-long opportunity to study messages from the angels. So with each topic, there will be questions for you to dive into, explore, journal about, and there will be a call to action with each of those questions. You'll be studying one topic for 4 weeks, so one a month, and then move on to the next topic. And what it's showing us, the angels put this all together. So what it's showing us is that it's incremental. So you start out with one topic or issue, whatever you want to call it, subject, and you study that and you go deeper into it, and then that leads you to the next one, and then you start that one for a month. So it's really quite amazing when I look at what they put together for us. And we're working right now on the questions that you'll be diving into, one a week, and then the call to action from all that you learn from your deep dive. And how will it change you? How will it help you in your spiritual journey? It can only help us move upward, right? Whenever we explore and look at ourselves a little deeper, then we do have spiritual growth. So it's a workbook for spiritual growth, working with messages from the angels. All right, so I'm going to read number 44. And Auntie Jean says, it sounds to me like Jim found his little piece of heaven. Yeah, he's got this little piece of heaven out here, and he has the big piece of heaven back in Vermont and Pennsylvania. So quite amazing. I did mention to him last night that you all want me to put together something when I come to Suzanne's in October. So I'll see what we can do about putting together a little retreat. It'll be short. It'll be maybe 3 days there in Pennsylvania, but it's close enough that the Vermonters and the New Yorkers and Marylanders, all of you there on the East Coast, can come in to be there. And Susan, I'll try to make it so that it happens right when you come back from your journey, so you can be there definitely with us to enjoy that retreat. So maybe I'll have help from Jim. I'd like to have a committee out east that's going to help me with this. Yay, Andrea, yes, you have to be there at this one for sure. And good morning to you. And Tammy, you're close enough that you can even come in. All right, page 44 says, once your eyes are opened, you cannot unsee what is real. Take time to help each other understand. There is power in togetherness. Your light will shine brighter when you stand together. That's what this family does, right? That's exactly the description of this beautiful family and the energy. Because once we understand that love, that pure, unconditional love, nothing can make us unsee it, unfeel it, unknow it. So I'm so happy to have this family. I'm so happy that you all are loving to each other and just living in a way that helps each other to understand life more fully. Thank you. Thank you for that. And Kathy been challenging for you. Okay, this is a long message. Oh, I'm glad you're getting the medical help for that. And yay, that was your yay is self-care is what it sounds like, Kathy. So I'm so happy that you did that, and I'm glad it was a great day for you. And I'm glad you're here today with us. And Blue Jean says, I was invisible last night during chanting. Oh, did you all do chanting last night? I just don't have a good connection, so it's hard for me to go in and out. So I don't know if Auntie Jean did it or not. Oh, you had shooting pain last night that woke you up. Yeah, let's send you some loving, healing energy for that pain. And Suzanne says, can't wait. Are you offering a class with it or a book club? Yeah, absolutely. We will do a book club class, and let's make it a weekly meeting to study the workbook and using midnight calls as the reference for those messages that pertain to each topic. Because that's one of the things we'll include is which message you can turn to in midnight calls to get more information and more messages from the angels. All right, what else we got? Okay, so we're in agreement. A good book club idea and a retreat near Suzanne. Thank you, Kathy. And Suzanne, oh yeah, we can't do it without you, Suzanne. You have to be there. Yes, you can bring Gruffy. Good morning, Gruffy. Good morning, Pocky. And good morning, Raz. That's right. Oh, look at you, Suzanne. You go. The body does heal itself. We heal from the inside. And we're going to send you lots and lots and lots of love for that to happen. Okay, so Kathy wants page 14. That's what you opened up to. How are y'all liking working with this little book? I'm just loving that when I open it up, I get a message for myself every day too, and loving that connection with the angels. All right, page 14, you like number 2 and number 3. There are exciting adventures awaiting as you open up doors to a more peaceful world. As a spiritual family, you are the ambassadors representing and ushering in an era of peace in the world. You are not doing this alone, and you are not the ones guiding it, as that is the divine. Yet you are the boots on the ground doing the grunt work. I love that. We are the boots on the ground, and we have an opportunity in every given moment to share love and light with others. Can share this. You know, a lot of you, and I certainly appreciate it, a lot of you have ordered these in bulk so you can give them out to people. And that's a way of shining light because these are angel messages. This is what they are have brought to us for 2 years now. They brought these angel messages and continue to do so. So that's one way you can shine it out in the world. You can just share a smile, share a helping hand when somebody needs one. Those are ways that you can be of service and be that boots on the ground. Okay. In your quest to be more peaceful, you are showing the world that it is indeed a book being written, and you give it the final blessing, no matter what you have been attached to in the past. Love with the complete knowingness of who you are. Kathy, those were beautiful messages. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that's what you turned to. And it was a great message for all of us. And Brookie says, I'd love to be East Coast Planning Committee. Yay, yay, yay. Let's do it. Let's set up a meeting time for anyone interested in getting this retreat going up in Pennsylvania. Sounds good to me. And Blue says, it seems I am scaredy pants like my doggaroos. I love my pocketbook. I love angels in my pocky. And I love that little Pocky has agreed to be our mascot for this message giving book. Thank you. Is Leo here or are you calling him in? I haven't seen him yet. Jean says, I was going to chant even if I did it alone, but when I went to sign on, you had already started a rerun. Jean, I promised Marlene that I would chant Monday no matter what. Come on in on Monday. Yeah, I should still be here in Prescott on Monday, Jean. So I'm going to call the provider today and see if I can get that external Wi-Fi and not have to use my hotspot, but have a mobile Wi-Fi that I can use. I'll find out today. And if so, then I'll have a stronger internet connection wherever I'm at. And Marietta, is she here? I'm not seeing people, but y'all are maybe just calling them in. I don't know. Kathy, these boots were made for walking in the way of peace. That's awesome. I can see a little meme with that. And Blue says, that's what I'm going to do while walking over you. I don't know. I know that's the song. These boots were made for walking. I remember it very well. And Kathy says, Leo, we need a favor, a Cuppa Joy pre-show chat room club song. Yeah, he's got some new songs, but I don't know if any of them would work for that, Kathy. He is here but coming in and out. Well, maybe he's having trouble with his internet too, but we need him to come in so we can check in on little Sage and see if she has come back home yet. I'm hoping that she has. Kathy says, I didn't know you were having those issues. I knew you had illness, but not what. Okay. I don't know who you're talking to with that one, but maybe our Blue Jean. And Wahid, good morning, good morning. Oh, blessings to you as well. Thank you for being here with us this morning. All right, so nobody else has a page that you want a message from. Let's go ahead and put in any prayer requests that you might have. And if we can get on with our day, right? And have this beautiful weekend that we've been presented with. Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy, you were talking to Auntie Jean. Yes, that happened. I think it was happening when Jean was with me on the Peace on Earth tour. I think that's when it started. And when, Jean, I think that's when you first noticed that there was something going on with your scalp at that point. Auntie Jean says, the song says these boots are going to walk all over you. Blue Jean, I am with you. Well, we're not walking all over anybody today. We're walking beside of each other and holding each other's hands as we do these prayers. And Leo says, I made a new song for the Cuppa Show. It's called Peace on Earth, but I got to re-record that. I don't like this version. Okay, I can't wait to hear it, Leo. And Blue says, Teri, do you need Pocky to bring you coffee? No, I'm waiting for Jim to wake up so he can make the coffee in the kitchen. That's a lot closer than Vermont, I think. We'll see. And Andrea would love to help with the East Coast retreat. So we have Brookie, we have Andrea. Anybody else want to volunteer? We'll get that committee together and I'll meet with you all and see what we want to do. And Marietta, still working on our alternators so they work properly, calling on the angels and AAA. Well, Marietta, let's do that. Let's call on Archangel Michael for sure. And let's get that boat back out there on the water so you can enjoy it. And thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, world peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children. Thank you, Deirdre. Suzanne says, I can't wait to see you all at the retreat. Finally, one I can attend. And you want to be on the committee as well. Awesome. Thank you. And Kathy, does that mean that you want to be on the committee? I'm hoping that's a yes from you. And you're only 2 hours away. Yay. And Suzanne said we could do it at my house, but it might be too small for y'all. We'll look around and see what's there, Suzanne, and there may be some place that we can all gather together. I love your house. I can't wait to be there with all of your babies. And Blue says, Mary Etta, I see the Fae in white mechanic suits tinkering on sweet dreams. They're going to fix that boat, aren't they? Yeah, they were here waiting. I think Blue sent them here where I'm at with Jim. She sent them ahead of us. And boy, do they have some work to do here. Yeah, it's so beautiful. But there's some outside work that needs to be done. And Jim's working very hard on getting this place just the way he wants it for when he comes out west. VRBO has great options for house rentals. Yes, they do. That's what we did last year up in Vermont. So we can certainly look at what's available there. You see the Fae? Yes, I think we all are seeing them now. They've shown up and allowed us to see their beautiful selves. I use it for when we go to the beach. Oh, the VRBO. Yeah, there's also Airbnb, which I'm not happy about my situation in Birmingham right now because my host canceled my room. So I'm in need of a room in Birmingham at the moment for July so I can attend the transplant games. So it will all work out. Maybe the Fae will already find me one. All right, let's go into our hearts. And if you have something on your heart that needs to be lifted up, we know that Blue needs to be lifted, Kathy, Auntie Jean, and let's just hold those in our heart that are traveling or facing some kind of challenge today, and just lift them up in love and light, because that's what we do. So just breathe. Breathe in the love. Breathe in joy and peace, happiness. Feel our hearts full, Lord, which is calling on that beautiful energy from the divine to first of all lift us individually up, helping us to come to a peaceful place inside so that we have more to give to those in our family, those in the world, those in need right now. As Sally always asks us to pray for the homeless, the lonely, the lost, those who seem to be wandering without purpose. We lift that up as well. To shine the light for us all to live our mission. We all have a purpose. So let's just focus on that right now. Focus on what makes you happy, what brings you passion, and there you'll find your purpose. You'll find what it is that you drift toward. Maybe it's just loving others. That's a mission and a purpose all in itself, is being that cheerleader, being that one to always be a constant, to always love, to have a positive attitude, to help others see things in a different light with a different perspective. Or maybe it is to go out and talk with people in the world. Maybe it's a gatherer. You just network and bring people together. Whatever your purpose is, only you can dig deep enough inside to find it. So if you're asking, what am I doing here? Why am I here on earth? Ask your guides to help you dig, to help you look inside, and journal. Write it down. Write down what it is that you're hearing from the angels, that you're hearing from God. What is that message telling you? And are you making an attempt to live your purpose? Sometimes we put it on the shelf and we say, someday, one of these days, I'll get to that. Well, someday is not a day on a calendar. And if we look at something that we've been guided to do, there are action steps to take. So what are your action steps today? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to say your sacred yes to in your life? So now that we've taken care of ourselves and loved on ourselves and looked at our situation, let's look at the prayer requests, those that we lift up every day on our prayer list, those places that we just ask for more help, places of conflict, places of natural disasters with flooding and storms. And then let's look at anyone today that's brought forth prayers, anyone who needs a little love and a little help and hope, inspiration. We're here for you. We're holding you tight and placing you in the center of our prayer circle so that the light can shine on you more brightly. Know that you are loved. Open your heart to receive that love. Let it in. When the light shines in there, it stays in there. When you know that light, when you learn about the light, as the message said earlier, you can't unlearn it. You know for a fact that you are loved. You know for a fact that this family is one that lasts because we do love each other, because we want only the best for each other, and we want to have a good time with each other. Life should be fun. We should be out there singing and dancing and together in things like retreats and visits. So love each other. Love yourself first, and then reach out and hold each other's hands and lift each other through whatever comes up, whatever comes your way. And that's what we do every day. We just love each other. And Marietta says, let's all rise up, up, up to a higher plane with love and light and smile, because spirit magnifies incredible loving energy, and we are immensely grateful. Absolutely, that can be your purpose, is just to share a smile, because you're sharing God's love when you do that. And Kathy, for our Lily and her children, peace and love for them, and especially, I think it's Stein as her daughter, to be free of abusive relationships. Thank you, Kathy. All right, so let's love each other. Let's do what we do best. Let's share those words of love and light and joy and happiness with a thank you, I love you, and a little bit of Leo in our life, right? So let me see if I can grab him to sing to us. All right, phone, now I need you to make noise. Here we go. Ah, come on. Come on. You can do it, Leo.
Good morning, Earthlings.
Come on. Cooperate.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go.
Come on, come on.
Let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you wake up this morning, might as well be part of it.
Oh, I love this morning.
Telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath and go into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa full of joy.
Oh, that's right. Raz has a song. It's today. Well, maybe Leo will make a Raz song. Full of joy.
Full of joy, full of light, full of love. The bottom is refused, really not from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot, and the truth is always yours.
Well, hello, Heather. Heather Eland, our little troll of the day, has come in to share some distracting energy, but we're not distracted, Heather. Thank you for being here. Love and light to you as well. And you are out of here. That's right. We say na 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 goodbye. Yep, we send trolls away with love. Ain't no troll gonna mess up with our day. Simply accept, align, allow. And my little birdie came back. I think it's waiting for Jim to get up and feed it because he feeds the birds out here. Thank you, Brookie. You, Deirdre. All right, y'all gonna help Leo at the end of the song? There you go. Deirdre's helping him. Oh, Brookie, I wish you were here. That would be so fun. Woo! So, thank you everyone for being here today. And remember, 1:11 and come in a little early. Are you enjoying Sharon Karn? She plays the singing bowls before she does the peace meditation. How awesome is that? You get a little sound bath to get you in the mood, and then you go in to into the meditation. Yes, we said goodbye to Heather. Thank you, Kathleen. I sent her away with love, so please don't respond to her inbox message. We don't do that here in our family. We call them trolls, and we just love on them and send them away somewhere else where they can go distract somebody, whoever will pick up on their line. Okay, I'm out of here. I love you all so much. I hope you have a blessed day, whatever's going on in your world. Stay in your heart, stay in love. And my committee, all of you that said your yes to helping put this retreat together out east, just let's get together. I will set a date and let's get together and start working on it. I do have a retreat happening here in Colorado, out in the West. That will be September 21st, which is the International Day of Peace. We're going to plant a peace pole. We're going to build a medicine wheel and a labyrinth. And we're going to bounce some beach balls and have fun. So if you're interested in that retreat, I spoke with Debbie yesterday, and she will have the flyer ready after the weekend. She promises. So we'll have that ready for you to sign up for if you're interested in that one as well. I love you all so much. Stay in your hearts. And I'll see you tomorrow afternoon for the afternoon cuppa. Maybe Jim will join us for that one. Maybe we can talk him into being awake and coming together for that afternoon show. I love you. Namaste, y'all.